saints go marching in, oh, when the saints go marching in.
It's a stadium so big you can easily spot it flying into Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Today, it's an exciting battle of NFC teams between the New Orleans Saints and the Dallas Cowboys. For some, the final chapter of the season. For others, a final week before the playoffs. And we're off in Week 18. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans. Big play to begin the drive. That's up to the 37. Going to the ground again on first. That's a solid block in there. Springs him for 8. It's going to be second down. And if these guys are not careful, he's going to run this opening drive right into the end zone.
Yeah, I think we're seeing and feeling an offensive front and a running back who've come ready to play. This defense, they may want to buckle their chin straps a bit.
Nice run last play. Sets up second and 2. It's Pacheco. He gets crushed behind the line, and the ball comes out. And this is going to be Cowboys football. Man, this is a tough ask of your defense so early in a game, Brock, sending them out on short notice and a short field after you fumble it away.
But these are the critical moments defensively you got to live for, right? This is called sudden change. They practice this, and it's your time to put out this fire.
First and 10 now from the 46. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
10 yards. On the pickup. It's second and inches at the 37-yard line.
Offense with an enviable spot to be in, second and inches. Now for the first time, they turn to the rookie from Texas. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. That's a pickup of 9. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard
Some backs are easier to
line.
tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
First and 10 from the 32.
Let's go.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's got about 9 on that run, partner. Down inside the 30.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
At the Saints 22-yard line.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down. It's a design move. Behind the line, he lost that football. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And this one, not surprisingly, brought a loss of yards as they had to scramble to even get that football back. The way we're going, Brock, this game might just come down to who can take care of the ball better, because so far, neither side has done much of that.
Is this some kind of prank, Kate? Did somebody butter up the football or something? Come on, fellas, hang on to the rock.
They dodged the turnover, but still third and pretty long. They've got to figure out.
Check. Viking 18.
Third and long for him here. Has him on the quick hitter. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue. A lot of game left, partner, but it will be a shame not to punish your opponents for making a mistake so early.
Yep, they come through on 3rd down, and the chance of transforming that turnover into a touchdown still exists.
Dragon 60.
From the red zone on 1st. Called in left side. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys have a great first drive and get the game's first points. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. He's going to field this at the 2. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 18-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
The give to Pacheco to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock. You already got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Takes the 2nd down snap. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. And this one does not go far.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at the Saints' 43-yard line.
First and 10 from the 43.
Here we go, Shaq. Pass the 60. Pass the 60. Let's go.
He'll work against the blitz. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry.
Ready? 60 Eagles. 60
shotgun. They'll give it to him inside. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
A loss of 1.
You know how we hear about teams or quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
70, Tim Warrior, 70, Mustang 19. Check go.
Back now, pressure coming. Short pass brought in. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Timeout called on the field. So we've got a player shaken up, and at the worst time, too. They just wanted to keep everyone healthy entering the playoffs next week. Second down now. They need 7.
Cowboy 80.
They'll go play action. He's got it near the 8. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
They are throwing it again. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it, right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball, and they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
So after the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal.
Cougar 19.
Throwing it again here. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
A 6-yard gain.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
3rd and goal now. Can they find that final yard?
Let's go now.
They're headed up the middle. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Cowboys get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game.
Okay, 2 offensive possessions, 2 offensive touchdowns, but even sweeter than that is 2 rushing touchdowns. You are setting a tone and a mindset, and this defense, they better regroup.
For the point after, here's Blankenship. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Saints, nothing.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Return starts from the goal line. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Short pass caught by his tight end. And this one doesn't go far.
Quarterbacks aren't always the one dishing out punishment, but when they take it and they deliver a throws a rope, when they deliver a ball right on target just like that, and the respect factor grows hundredfold with your teammates.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Throwing from the gun. Buying some time right. He takes it himself. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a Saints first down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
Well, these top-tier offenses have brought the firepower so far. Plenty of points in that first quarter. Our score, 14-0. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Buys time, rolling right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Cowboys bringing out an extra defensive back on 3rd. Back to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
The best defenses, you can go look at it through the decades, are built from the inside out. And that's not just stopping the run on the inside out. That's playing your coverage from the inside out. That time, beautiful job by the defense of taking away the middle of the field, getting that interception, and setting their offense up for success.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on 2nd down.
Offense to the line. Second down.
19 tight. 19 tight. Get up. Cowboys. 65. Yeah, 60.
Pass play coming here. Cut out left. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Third down, they need 7.
18 Cardinal. 18. Panther 11. Panther 11. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Let's go.
They'll throw. Third and long. He's got a man left. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Let's go now. Bronco 80.
Back to throw now. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
27-yard line.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Coca 19.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next third down coming.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
They give it to him again. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Okay, break.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Buffalo 18. Here we go. Here we go. Like 18. 5. Dragon 60. Ready?
From the red zone now. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Go, set. Ready?
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Throw left side, complete. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
No gain on the play.
Well, the defense was ready for that throw, stopping him right in his tracks, right at the line of scrimmage.
Ready, ready.
5 men in the secondary for the Saints. 3rd down.
Come on. Set. 60 Eagles. 60.
They'll throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Incomplete from the contact.
You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Up and good from Blankenship. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
Saints, nothing.
What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. We have a timeout now for somebody shaken up on the previous play, and as they work on him, his teammates hoping this doesn't keep him out of the postseason. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Rolling from the gun here. Cowboys closing in, and they get to him. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the 1st down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Pass play now. Buying some time left. Oh, he's going to run for it. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That may have been a situation when you look back on it and he watches the tape the next day. But he's got to find a way to throw the ball because his running ability, while it gets him some yards, is not enough to get the 1st down.
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. Here's the snap on 4th. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs. Instead, they pick up the 1st.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route from man coverage.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch, so that brings up 2nd down.
Geesh, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Another throw here on 2nd down. Forced out to his right. He's keeping it. He's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. He gets it out left, and it's gone. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
And the Saints, 1st down.
So we're down inside of 2 minutes remaining now in our 1st half. Stay with us. More from AT&T Stadium coming up. We've set it downs from 37. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
He's going to throw again on 2nd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them, They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Working inside the red zone. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, that's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. Chased out to his right. He's running with it. The pass falls incomplete, but was there a reason for it? We see a flag out there. So the offense was right to be walking backwards. The flag does go against them. Backed up now after the penalty. It's 3rd down.
19 Tiger.
3rd and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tried getting it to Chris Olave. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The former soccer star, Brandon Aubrey, on now to attempt the field goal. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder. Aubrey puts it through, and the gap closes to 14 points.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return coming here from the 12. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Tracking 60. 19 Tiger. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Airing it out to start this drive. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
1st and 10, looking to throw. It is caught left side. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Here we go. Hawk 70. 60 Bobcat. 19 Lion.
Throwing now on 1st down. Throwing the out route complete. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
From the red zone on 1st. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Quincy Riley picks it. Reaches the 40. At the 20. Into the end zone he goes. Pick 6 and a New Orleans touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Starting at the 10. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive. Back to the air following that pick six. Connects on the crosser. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. A nice gain and a first down there, Brock, on a throw that most quarterbacks would have shied away from.
Tight ends, these guys, about the only position that can make that look routine, fending off a couple defenders, and it's really why, Kate, they're such valuable commodities.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. On the move, headed right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Here's a throw. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Tough one to retain through that hit. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That's almost as good as a sack. Almost, Kate. Because those defenders, they like to have sacks more than incompletions. But defensive coordinators, they love pressure and forcing the issue. And that's why the QB had to get rid of it.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Picked off by Jonas Sanker. And I gotta imagine, partner, there are a lot of folks shaking their heads at seeing that. He has battled interceptions all season, and here, well, he's now been picked off on back-to-back drives.
Yeah, shaking their heads because on this drive and throughout the season, the adjustments just haven't been there. The picks just keep coming week after week after week, and this time, back-to-back series.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Tight end in motion right. 1st and 10, they're going to throw. Headed out right. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
This kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
And with that one, you're going to see some salty, foul moods in that locker room. You hate all turnovers, but that one led to 3 points, and you hate those even more.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
Their own 35-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
Here we go, set. Crap, Lee. Take over.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Aubrey now to kick this one away. He'll begin his return from the 11. He dodged the tackle. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. From the gun, here's a handoff. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Set. 60 by 6. 60 by 6.
First down, and they go right back to it. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That's complete right side. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Go! Hawks, Buffalo 18. 19 tight. 19 tight.
To the air on 3rd and long. Hauled in by Lamb, right side. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Ready up!
A little outside their comfort zone to try a field goal, so instead they're going for this on 4th down.
Viking 18.
Back to throw it. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. They'll run it from the gun. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Working now from the gun. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Escapes a defender. And the Cowboys are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
The Cowboys take over 1st.
Well, no doubt they envision that as the start of a second-half push. For the lead, but the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Running it now out of the gun. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Going to the ground again on first. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Back now, pressure coming. Makes the catch. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's in for the touchdown. The Cowboys parlay the interception into points.
Let's see, Kate. I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What are we going to call this, other than simply splendid?
For the point after, here's Blankenship. The point after splits the upright. And the Cowboys drive their lead to 11.
Cowboys 24, Saints 13.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 18-yard line.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. First and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Setting up the screen. It's Olave. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
So critical, Kate, on those receiver screens to get that ball out with great precision. You don't want that receiver thinking about anything but navigating the blocks in front of him. That's well done by everybody.
So first and 10 now from the 30. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Throw left side, complete. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Second and 3 now. Dropping back to throw. Screen here for Neal. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
They go play action on first down. Builds up this one off to his running back, complete. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. He's going to throw it again. Finds him on the crossing route. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
You know I love the language of football. Just the terminology that comes with it. It's a whole new language out there. For the many playbooks, Kate, that's called cross-country. Speaks for itself. You've got to run from one spot all the way across the field. Those two did it very well.
He's going to keep it this time. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
From the red zone now. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up.
19, Tiger.
Setting up to throw. Flush down now to his left. He can run it. Oh, he lost the football. And the Cowboys scoop it up. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. So just like that, Brock, a very nice drive. Ends in a whimper from that offense. And a real roar from the defense, who get off the field by recovering that fumble.
Yeah, that defense was just getting walked.
While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. Well, they got the football back, Brock, but things don't look much better. It's 3rd and long. They're going to try and throw it here. He's got a man left. And a nice gain here, but it's stopped short of the first.
A gain of 9. It's 4th down.
Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's the Saints' ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. You're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Go! 60 Eagles!
Back to the well again. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
19 tight. 19 tight. Come on. Set.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. Collects this at the 35. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Good strike downfield to Olave. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That play good for 17 on a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
And the Saints
All set to go now from the 35. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. It's Pacheco again. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Brian Branch has it. And the Cowboys have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Here we go. Go.
Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Throwing off the play fake. He rolls to his right. Down the field, he's got Lamb. There it is, touchdown Dallas. The Cowboys have likely locked up the win right there. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown.
This front office and personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, winner, chicken dinner.
13.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Returnable from the 1. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
At the 24-yard line.
From the 24 once again. It's 2nd and 10. They send a man in motion. Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. He's got him. It's caught. Hits the 20. Gets the 10. And he's in. Oh, the double pass stuns him. It ends with a touchdown.
Touchdown, Saints.
So the Saints offense staying on the fields. They're going for 2.
The Saints will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion.
That is a gold star effort by the defense. First and foremost, you got to defend against the run on this short of a field. To do that and adapt in time to force an incompletion, that's a win-win.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 14. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Blue on the return. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Now here he goes on the boot. Bails out of the pocket quick. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26. Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Come on, trap 60, trap 70 Lion. Track him 60.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Hits his running back. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Dallas sends its punting unit onto the field. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. Brought down before the return gets far.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10.
Ready?
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Keeps away from one. And he is down inside the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 42 yards. That's good for a Saints first down. A gain of 42 yards on the play. First down, New Orleans.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. They'll go play action. Rolling out to his left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they face 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. Looking in the air here. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
42 yards. And the Saints first down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Come on, set. 10, punt. Cut.
Finds him over the middle. It's a New Orleans touchdown.
Complete to number 84.
The Saints now within 1 score in the 4th. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. This is taken in at the 13. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
On the return, the Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
A gain of a yard.
Just stay on schedule. Just stay on schedule, right? SOS. Bad thing on a ship. Good thing on a football field. Even a little completion keeps this offense on schedule.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys leading by 5. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They're throwing it. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off a 1st down.
We've set it downs from the 37.
Here we go. 60 Bison.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Some really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Go! 60 by 6, 60 by 6.
Back-to-back carries here. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. Setting up to pass. Caught by his back. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. The Saints call their third and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. On now comes their punter. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. Hauls in this punt at the 8. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20.
They're on the 17-yard line.
On the double.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. First and 10.
52 blue. Ready.
Here he is to throw. He completes it in traffic. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line.
First and 10 at the 29-yard
Back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
The clock inside of 50 seconds now. Second and 10.
Let's go. Clock 40. Hut.
He'll look to throw it. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys make the play that should win them this game. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all week long, but throwing 4, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
So it's a win for the Cowboys. Well, we talked about it throughout this contest, Brock. They were already into the playoffs when this one kicked off, but now they're going in with a little extra momentum.
Yeah, momentum, confidence, belief, whatever you want to throw into the kind of that recipe. But bottom line, you want to be playing your best football when it matters the most, and they did today.